Hi everybody. Oh, this is a really interesting live feed tonight. So, oh boy. Oh. Having a little drink of water first. So, this should be, this is kind of really my first feed with a lady that's going to share her story. She's going to open up and it's going to be quite an interesting story. I hope she don't change her mind. And I hope she comes on for this live feed. She's quite nervous, I'm sure. I'm quite nervous myself. But this is going to show everybody how an easy addiction could happen. How young it could happen to somebody. It's going to show how this young lady, struggled to where she's at now and the pain she had to endure. And it's going to be quite the interesting story. I think it's going to be worthwhile to listen. And she's going to need more support probably after this video than she's ever needed in her life. Remember now, this is a young lady that grew up in a beautiful home, had a great upbringing, but at an early age received the devil and the spirit of addiction very early. So anytime, Stephanie, that you're there and you'd like to come on my live feed, you're welcome onto my live feed. Anytime you want to come on, my darling. I hope you're watching. I hope you can click on. And anytime you're ready to come on, click on. Hey, there's the superstar. Hello, Stephanie.
Hello, everyone.
So first I want you to just take your time and introduce who you are and how old are you?
Well, my name is Stephanie. I'm 22 years old. I was suffering with addiction for the last 11 years, and I finally stepped up and got the help that I needed.
So you're 22 years old.
I was doing drugs since I was 11 years old.
So how did you start drugs at 11 years old?
I was in gymnastics for like my childhood, and then once I quit that, my life went downhill from there.
So you're in school, you had a good family, a good
I
life.
ended up dropping out of school, ended up getting expelled from school because of drugs.
And why at 11 years old did you get introduced to drugs?
Hanging out with the wrong people.
At 11 years old?
Yep. People like my friends and just getting peer pressured.
So at 11 years old, you got peer pressured into doing drugs. So ever since 11 years old to where you're at now, what type of journey was it?
It was downhill. There's no light to there's no life with addiction.
So what was your main addiction? What were you addicted to?
I was doing coke, I was doing bombs, I was doing Molly, everything except for needles.
So at 11, 12, 13 years old, you're doing Molly and coke, and how about pills?
I was doing Percocet. That was my drug before his last going off.
Percocets?
Yep.
How old were you when you started Percocets?
17.
17.
Yep.
And where will you get the perks?
On the streets.
On
I
the
had a
street.
bad, I had a bad car accident.
Yeah.
Me and my ex T-boned a truck, and I got diagnosed with scoliosis, and I got a soft tissue injury in my back. And my doctor didn't prescribe me nothing. I had to find it on the streets.
So your doctor wouldn't help you, so you turned to the streets for your pain medication. That's the Percocet, right?
Yep.
And are you on the perks now?
No.
How'd
I'm
you get off them?
6 months clean today.
So how'd you get off the perks?
Got into a fight with my parents one day. Couldn't handle being dope sick anymore. And then went to the Waterford. Got on clonidine pills to help me with withdrawals. Then I referred myself down to the methadone clinic and been on Suboxone ever since.
So what I've been hearing on my live feeds, and there's been a lot of debate and a lot of discussion about Suboxone. Can you tell us what have you got Suboxone there now?
Yep.
Where's it at? So that's the Suboxone pill.
Yep.
So how many Suboxone do you do a day?
2. I gotta put them under my tongue. I'm on 16 milligrams.
So you're on. So you got to do 2 Suboxone. How do you do the Suboxone?
Put it on your tongue and let it dissolve.
So have you ever cheated with any other drug while you're on Suboxone?
Nope.
Do you got to do any piss tests or any urine samples?
Nope. Yep.
And
Right.
is your doctor very strict?
Yep. I would not get caries if I was using.
So how come other people that are dirty using other drugs are still getting prescribed their medication?
Guess we got the wrong doctor. Guess the doctor isn't really strict.
And that's an epidemic in Newfoundland. So many doctors, prescribing and really don't care as long as they're getting that prescription pad out, right?
Yep.
So do you drink?
Nope.
Do you smoke?
Nope, I vape.
And 100% you're clean.
100%.
And how do you find your life better by being clean now?
It's better. Less agitating.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
You're a hero, you know.
You gotta stick to your mind, boy. It's all in your head. Everything's in your head. No, honestly, nobody understands the pain addicts enter unless they go through it themselves. That's a fact. That is proven.
And how does your struggle every day? Really hard, eh?
Yep, dope sick. You can't even move. You can't even get out of bed.
Yeah. Well, like all these drugstores, the methadone and all the pills is a bit. That's why I got on here, because I'm finding young children are doing so much drugs in our city today is ruining a lot of people's lives, right?
It is. It's not only affecting their lives, it's affecting everyone around them.
So how did it affect your parents' life?
Yep. Me and my parents used to fight every day. I used to have to ask them for money all the time. Now I haven't asked for a loan in 6 months.
So basically,
Eat it.
it's like every other parent. Your mother or father are basically enablers. You were bugging them nonstop for money.
I was, yep.
See, that's the life of.
I couldn't keep a job because I was so dope sick. I couldn't keep a job. Always calling in sick. I couldn't keep nothing. Like, now that I'm single, I'm able to focus on myself, not focus on anyone else.
So you find when you're around drugs, like your parents, they're always fighting, no job, you're always lost, eh?
Yep.
How's your relationship with your parents now that you're clean?
Good. We get along perfect now. Well, me and my dad's has our ups and downs, but I mean, who don't?
Well, that's daddy's girl, right?
Yep. I wasn't my dad's daughter if I was on drugs. He even said it himself.
And you got a little brother too, right?
I do. He just turned 13 years old. Like, I don't want him going down that path that I went down.
Well, see, do you know something? If you stay as an addict and don't fight your mental illness and your addiction, you could actually pass that down to your brother.
Yep. That's why I need to set a better example for him. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for everyone that's around me. Like, yes, I'm doing it for myself too, but you know, it
So
affects.
now that's Suboxone. Do you have to pay for that Suboxone, or is that prescribed under the medical plan?
Yep, it's prescribed for me.
It's prescribed, eh?
If I wasn't under the medical plan, it would have cost $10 a day.
It's $10 a day.
Yep, it's just like methadone.
Now,
Suboxone
is
is
that?
easier to get off of than methadone is.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Now, is that Suboxone? Is that a narcotic? Is that a stimulant? What is that?
An opiate, but it's an opiate to get you off opiates, which doesn't
Is
make
it?
sense. It works.
Now, will they increase the opiate? Will, you what?
Blocks your receptors. So if I went to go do a perk right now, I'd be sick. It wouldn't do nothing to me.
Oh, that's great. So now, do they increase Suboxone or do they lower Suboxone?
Well, they increase it. Like, I was starting at 2 milligrams, then I went to 4, then I went to 6, then I went to 8. Now I'm on 16, and then like if it wants to get off it, then they'll lower my dose. So you have to work your way up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so proud of you, you know. You got a big battle, you got a big support system. What you need to do, Stephanie, is whatever's working for you, that's what you got to continue doing.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get a lot of people now giving you all kinds of different ways and different feelings and different. So I hope you're prepared for this, right?
Oh, I'm definitely prepared. I didn't know how strong I was until I got clean.
Because
Fuck, I was when I was on drugs. Like, I didn't know I was sick until I got clean. Like, your body changes differently.
well, your body changes, your mind changes, but you suffer really early. See, you got that addiction really early, right?
Yep.
And he says this is only now medical rumors, but he says every year you used and suffered, it takes you 1 full year to recover.
It also depends on like who you surround yourself with too. Like if you surround yourself with negative people, you're just gonna be negative your whole life. Like that's
Yeah,
the way they bring you down to their level.
a good support system is very important.
Definitely is.
Have you ever touched the Bible?
Like probably a couple times. That's about it.
But see, it's not so much the Bible. You got to follow now what's in your heart, right? You got this strength now, right? You knows what you need. You got the courage. You just got to keep going forward.
Yeah. I definitely have a lot of support, and that's what definitely helped me get to where I'm to.
So what's your daily routine with your addiction? It's so hard, eh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm new to this life. I don't know what to do. I'm always
Well,
home.
see, that's why I brought it up, because you knows you got more friends if you're an addict, right?
They're not friends, they're acquaintances.
Yes, and there's so much to do, but when you're sober, it's a total different life.
Yep. They're only your friends when you got something, and then when you don't got nothing, they're not around. And then if you want something, well, they're not there.
Go away, Harold. Stop trying to steal my girls, Harold. She loves you too, but Harold, stop trying to steal my girls. Get your own girls. But Stephanie, yeah, like, you know, I'm glad, you know, that you came on, because it's important now that you got your family back. Your mom and dad's supportive of you.
Yep. They're very supportive.
All right? And your baby brother, he must be really, really happy.
He don't really understand, but I'm sure he is.
Yeah. Well, you're not bumming mom and dad and fighting no more for money.
Nope. I got my own money now.
And you never had no money on ending, did you?
It was all gone to drugs.
Wow. So you're 22 years old,
Yep.
and what's your next step? What, any goals? You got any goals set?
Yep. I need to get my high school. That's for sure.
Yeah. Now, there's programs. I think you can go and get your credits through a program. There's programs out there for that.
Well, there is a lot of programs. I tried to do a program at the Murphy Center, but I never got accepted because I was on EI within the 5 years, which is pretty stupid, but that's the way it is.
So,
But
so,
I always go in as a mature student and do my GED or ABE.
so do you want us to make a post for you tonight to find out how we can get you in to get your high school diploma?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because, like,
I struggled a lot in school. Like, I was too worried about doing drugs. Like, they expelled me from high school. It pipped off so much. That's because I was doing drugs. I was too focused on drugs.
some people, have you ever heard of the B?
Can't get out of it. You've got to get help in order to get out of it. Like, or you can do a cold turkey, but my doctor told me if I did a cold turkey, I would have stressed out my whole body. And you can't do
So
that.
now, like, you know now, like, that's a big step in your life, man. You admitted it. That's the biggest step, right?
Yeah. The biggest step is to admitting that you have a problem. And then you got to find the solution to your problem.
Why are you so smarty pants?
I do have a brain, but I just didn't use it, I guess, when I was young.
So now, you knows now, like, you're recognizing all this in your own self. Now you need to get on to your next step. You got to get that education, right?
When you're on drugs, your brain don't think properly. Like,
Definitely not, because your receptors are blocked off.
yep. My receptors are blocked off now because I'm on Suboxone to drugs.
Yeah. So how long do you want to recover fully first, or do you want to go to school on the Suboxone?
I don't know. I don't want to overwhelm myself.
I think by you going to school plus on Suboxone, why don't we, I think healing first would be a great step.
Yep.
Because, like, you're only 6 months now on recovery, right?
Yep.
Now,
That's a
don't
huge
listen.
accomplishment for me, though. I never thought I would be 6 months clean.
Wow. So you're 11 years on drugs, and now you're finally 6 months clean.
Yep.
Wow, you're the new Wonder Woman. You know you're going to be the poster child for everybody now.
Hopefully this can shine a light on addiction. I know that there is life after addiction.
And you were a Candler Islander girl one time.
I was, yep, when I was 18 years old.
Wow, God bless your little heart. Do you know you're beautiful inside also, right?
Hope so. I don't know. I'm
Well,
trying to figure out who I really am.
you got 6 months now, my darling. You got the rest of your life now, right?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, right on, my darling. God bless you on your live feed. So what do you like to do in your spare time other than Xbox?
Go for walks. Drive around. That's basically it.
Have you got your license?
I have a permit. I was supposed to get my license, but drugs happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
we need to get you in.
I had a car accident, and I had a car from it. Then I had to scrap my car this summer.
Yeah, okay.
Supposed to
Well,
get-
we won't overload you, you know.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you. Thanks for introducing yourself, Stephanie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, for an early age like that, for you to get through your, for that dark spirit and then get where you're at, that's what these other people here are watching.
Yep.
You know, when you get off here now, just don't get overwhelmed with all these messages that you're going to get.
I won't get overwhelmed. Oh, I can't say that for sure. Never know what can happen.
Yeah, I know. But let you know, we got lots of support on here. This is a big support network.
Yeah.
Try to, if you see any negative, just delete the negative.
Yeah, I'm not putting up with no negativity in my life anymore. That just brings you down.
Yeah, she is an awesome girl.
Thank you.
It's all support. We're all here for you. Everybody's going mad. Look, support. Strong, beautiful woman. You are genuine. Bang, bang, bang. Look, she's got a great heart. She is a wonderful person.
Thank you, guys.
So, this now you can go now to your little stuff and just get back into your little thing. Always remember, okay? This
Yeah,
is your journey in your life.
it definitely is.
Do you know what it's called?
More.
You got a great big knapsack on your back, and it's filled with all good memories. And only haul out them good memories now on your journey, and it'll make you stronger. All these good memories and all these good words you're going to get, put all that in your knapsack, and now you can go on your journey in your life.
Thank you so much.
You're going to be,
I
you're going to be,
appreciate all the support. You are very
what?
You're very inspirational. You really are.
I'm a loser. I had a hard life. I just don't want you to ever suffer what I suffered. Don't let your body go 35, 40 years like I did.
I definitely won't.
Sexual abuse.
I live my life now. I won over my demons. Hopefully everyone can too.
You got a good battle. You're a warrior.
I'm trying.
So how do you find the pressure home? How are you dealing with it?
I'm dealing with it day by day.
So you're going to start a support network? Do you want to start getting out around walking? Do you want to start meeting people, or do you just want to struggle for yourself for a little bit and find your own way?
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to meet people. So I don't know what they're like. I don't know what they're into. It's hard.
Yeah, don't trust nobody, Stephanie.
Keep your loved ones close and your enemies closer.
Yeah. Keep your friends close, but really keep your enemies really, really close.
Yeah.
Always remember they're sheep in wolf's clothing.
Definitely is.
And they're hiding right next to you. They're the ones you got to watch for. They're the ones that'll hurt you, is the ones closest to you.
Yep, the followers. Don't be a follower. Be a leader.
So by the sounds of it, Stephanie, you're grounded and you're going to start now wanting your piece of the pie, ain't you?
Yep.
All right, my darling. So what are you going to do for the rest of the evening?
Relax. I got to babysit, so not much.
Oh, you got to babysit tonight?
Yeah, not much I can do.
Well,
But
you're going to have another hour or two now here answering all your messages.
oh,
And I don't know how much, no, you don't got to trust Harold. Don't trust nobody. They're all in sheep clothing and wolves, liars and backstabbers and rats and goofs. Don't trust nobody. You worry about your own journey. Don't let no poison enter your mind, Stephanie.
I definitely won't.
You found your ground now. You got your feet. You're clean. Don't let nobody into your mind to miscontrol you. You got your clean, your sobriety. Hang on to that, my darling.
Yep, I definitely will. I'm not turning back now.
Don't turn back. Don't trust nobody. And like you said, you got your foundation now. Keep on going, and you're going to be a rock star for the rest of your life. Now, I got to tell you something. I hope you don't get mad.
What's that?
I've been clean 7 years, but I had 2 big major slip-ups.
That happens. I'm thankful that never happened to me.
So, not to say to give you any motivation to use or nothing, but just you're strong now and just stay on that journey. Make sure the people around you are going to support you, not bring negative, because you could pretty well use really quickly.
I am not.
Go on. And how did the Suboxone help you with your cravings?
It does wonders.
How's your eating?
At the beginning, you don't you still have cravings. You will. But once you're stable, you're good. There's no more cravings, no withdrawing, nothing like that. But the only thing I suffer with is back pain. I'll always have back pain.
Yeah, but you got something wrong with your back.
Yeah, I have scoliosis, so I always have pain. But even before, like when I was younger, I was definitely born with scoliosis, but I didn't know until I was 17 when I had my car accident.
Okay.
I got diagnosed with scoliosis.
That's when you found it.
Yeah. I went to Montreal, went to the Shriners Hospital. I was going to get back surgery, but it's due to cosmetics, so I'm not getting it done.
Wow. Well, you know, you're a lucky child. You're a lucky young lady. You know, you're alive.
Yep, it's
How
good
many?
for support. If it wasn't for support, I wouldn't be here.
How many of your friends are dead?
A lot. A lot died from addiction. And
And
mental.
all from addiction?
Yep.
All from addiction?
Not all from addiction. Addiction and mental illness.
And mental illness, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big thing in Newfoundland, you know. That's why I'm trying to come out here to bring awareness to.
A smile. Like, there's a lot behind the smile. Just because you're smiling doesn't mean you're happy. That's just the way it is. Everyone's fighting their own demons.
Well, see, that's what's wrong with Newfoundland and mental illness. See, they stigmatize it, see?
They do, yep.
And then a lot of people are ashamed.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect, hey, my dear?
Their own way. That's the way it is. That's what I think, anyways.
So overall, before I let you go, are you comfortable tonight with coming on? You're not overstressed? You're not overwhelmed?
I was a bit nervous, but I'm best kind now.
It wasn't as bad as you thought, eh?
It feels good to get it off your chest, you know? Shine a light. Help people who are struggling.
Well, you know, sometimes in life, you know, you're down, but not.
Listen, you also can help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. That's another thing, too. You gotta help yourself. Like, not everyone's gonna do everything for you. That's the way it is.
Right? Like Victoria's saying, everyone's perfect in their own way, right?
Definitely.
Well, I hope you're not overwhelmed. I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to tell you thank you for sharing your story.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you.
And I'm grateful now that we're friends on Facebook.
Me too.
And all them guys out there, you leave alone this pretty young lady and let her mind nurture you first. Because now we're friends, and any boy bothers her, they got to come through me. So we'll get that out of the way. Boys, leave this young lady alone, or Tupac will have to come on out, guns a-blazing.
Oh my, you're definitely one of a kind.
And ladies, this lady now, Stephanie, I want everybody to give her support, encouragement, kindness, no negativity, and let's all become one family. And Stephanie, you're my new hero.
Thank you.
And I like to tell you personally, you knows who introduced me to you. I can't say his name on here,
Yeah.
but inbox him later and tell him thank you for our new friendship.
I will.
Anything you needs? You got now thousands of people that's going to text you. Be good to yourself, okay?
I definitely will. Same to you.
All right, Steph, call me later, or if you want to message me or inbox me, I'm here anytime for you.
Sounds good. Same with you.
Okay, warrior, good night.
Okay. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.